Hey there, it's Miley with Cloud App. Today we have a blog post on 5 tips for improving documentation. Some benefits of effective documentation are increased productivity with your team, better progress monitoring, improved customer service, and boosted company value. I don't know if you've ever come onto a company and seen that there is little to no documentation, or that the documentation they have is very confusing and full of acronyms. It can be super hard to read and make your onboarding process more difficult than it needs to be. So, having organized information that makes it simple for someone from the outside to understand what's going on will make a world of difference. 5 tips to improve your documentation is to minimize passive voice. Use catchy headings and bullet points. Reduce buzzwords and acronyms, like I mentioned. You'll want to act as if the person who's reading this documentation has no idea what that acronym means, because they very well may not. Especially, if it's just your specific company's lingo, it's very unlikely that someone from the outside will be able to understand what that acronym means. So, being as clear as possible and as elaborate as possible when it comes to those acronyms will make a big difference. And then investing in visual content. This is something that I've written about before on the Cloud App blog. It made my experience just so much better to come on and already have videos made for me on how to make changes to our website, or how to do specific processes that were very specific to Cloud App. I was able to onboard in a week, as opposed to the month it would have taken me somewhere else. So having those, especially because someone can go back through and watch those again instead of being trained in person and maybe forgetting that information, because you are hit with a lot of information at once when you are onboarding or needing to review documentation from another department or something. Just making it as simple as possible is going to make the world of difference. And then organize your documents appropriately. So one of the steps is to maintain a central database. Something that can be super helpful here is that Cloud App has a collections feature where you can keep an entire library of your documentation. You can upload it from your computer if it's a document, or you can just save your Cloud App drops there. So videos, screenshots, GIFs, whatever it is. I personally have a folder that I've just been building over time of videos of how to do specific tasks that I do every day. That way, if I were to get hit by a bus or something, then that would be there, ready to go. And then we also go over a couple of documentation examples and how you can use Cloud App's documentation tool for your benefit. We also go over those collections, like I mentioned. So wrapping up, we just go over all those tips again. Hopefully this will help you and help streamline your business and just keep things organized and working correctly for your business. If you want to read this full blog post, I will link it in the description, so feel free to check there.